Writers get paid, servers are not free, bandwidth costs money. So who's footing that bill? Advertisers are. What's up, everyone? Aron here, Editor-in-Chief of ASE Labs. You probably heard it 1,000 times. The internet is totally free. But here's the truth. The internet isn't free. Not even close. You're not just paying for it with your wallet. You're paying for it with your attention. In this episode, I'll be breaking down why the internet runs on advertising and what this means for all of us. You don't pay to read news articles. You don't pay to see most videos. You scroll endlessly through content. You click links. You read blog entries. You browse forums, all seemingly free. But every web page, every video, every podcast costs money to create, host, and deliver. Writers get paid. Servers are not free. Bandwidth costs money. So who's footing that bill? Advertisers are. In exchange for a piece of your attention, a glance at a banner ad, a mid-roll video, or a sponsored post, publishers get paid. They get paid a fraction of cents, but they still get paid. And with that money, they fund content creation, pay their teams, and keep the lights on. That's the deal we've made, mostly without realizing it. Now let's talk about the open internet, meaning the part of the web that's accessible to anyone without subscriptions or without payments. The open internet is fundamentally different than the closed internet or walled gardens. If you haven't seen a previous episode that I've done on this topic, I'm going to put a link in the description below where you can find a primer on this exact subject. In short, closed platforms and walled gardens either have their content behind paywalls or logins, or you are trapped in their ecosystems. The open internet is free and accessible to anyone without a login. The open internet is powered by ads, period. Without advertising, many of the sites that we take for granted just wouldn't exist, or they'd be vastly different. Local news, likely gone. Independent content creation, like what I'm doing right here, likely non-existent. Free tools, likely behind paywalls now. Advertising makes the free and open internet possible by subsidizing it. It's a model that allows the high schooler in the US, as well as a dock worker in Japan, to access the same content, watch the same video, all without paying a dime. But here's the twist. You're still paying for it, just not with direct money. I like to talk about the concept of value exchange. In this context, instead of paying for this in cash, you are paying for it with your attention and your data. Every ad impression, every scroll, every click, it's all tracked, it's all analyzed, and it's all auctioned, all in real time. That's how modern advertising works. It's not just about showing ads, it's about showing the right ad to the right person at the right time. And that requires targeting data, lots of it. Some people hate this. They say it's creepy and intrusive, and in some cases they're absolutely right. The ecosystem hasn't always respected boundaries. I've worked in this industry for over 15 years, and every single day we are getting better and better at this balance. Gone are the days of highly intrusive ads. Gone are the days of the punch the monkey ads. In are more lean and more privacy-centric ads than ever before. But here's the paradox. If you remove advertising or eliminate personalization completely, the entire economic engine behind the open web sputters. Publishers would be forced to put up paywalls, or worse, shut down entirely. The free content that we all enjoy would shrink dramatically. We don't want that. So where does that leave us? We have to be honest about the trade-offs. The open internet isn't free. It's ad-supported. And like it or not, that model has led to the global access of information, education, entertainment, and opportunity. But we could still improve this system. That means better privacy practices, less creepy tracking, more transparency, and finding ways to support content creation that's not just solely based on advertising. Some sites experiment with donations or subscriptions, and that's great. Experiments are great, but that won't work at scale. Advertising isn't going away. It just needs to evolve. That evolution is constantly taking place. If you compare the industry from even 5 years ago, it has gotten dramatically better, and it continues to get better even to this day. Next time you view a website, next time you watch a video, just remember, you're not the customer. You're part of the value exchange. The open internet isn't free. It's just paid for by ads. You may not like it, but I think that the ad-supported free internet has been a huge benefit to society, and I think it's here to stay, and I'm glad for that. I'm curious what you think. I'd love to hear people sound off in the comment section. And remember to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you in the next one.